Do you suffer from insomnia, anxiety, stress, or chronic pain? You're not alone. I've made this video to share with you a tool that is incredibly useful and that doesn't cause side effects, tolerance, addiction, and it doesn't empty out your bank account. Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel, the best health information channel for people living with prediabetes or type 2 diabetes. Anxiety, stress, insomnia, those are all issues that affect pretty much everyone, not just people living with diabetes, especially in these crazy times of COVID-19 and lockdowns everywhere. For those of you who don't know me, I'm a licensed and practicing pharmacist, and I'm also a yoga and meditation instructor. I know it's a bit of a weird combination, but it's also a really cool combination. In all seriousness, I'm the kind of pharmacist that encourages people to take less meds or to rely on meds much less. How? By using therapeutic tools like mindfulness, meditation, and movement. So one of the things I did last September in the middle of lockdown was to sign up for an online course called MBSR, Mindfulness-Based Stress Reduction. This is a course, by the way, that I highly recommend for everyone because it teaches you simple types of mindfulness practices or meditation practices that are based in science. So what is mindfulness? Mindfulness is a form of meditation where you are simply encouraged to stay aware and present in the moment rather than dwelling on the past or dreading the future. And I do want to mention that an important element of mindfulness is to be non-judgmental, which simply means to avoid the labels of good or bad that our minds automatically attribute to everything, all things, including ourselves and our behaviors. Let's start by discussing how mindfulness helps with anxiety and depression. So there already is a lot of research that supports mindfulness as a practice to relieve anxiety and stress. And to explain how, I'm going to read a quote that I really like by an ancient Chinese philosopher. If you are depressed, you are living in the past. If you are anxious, you are living in the future. And if you are at peace, you are living in the present. Given the definition of mindfulness, being aware and not dwelling on the past or not worrying about the future and being non-judgmental, you can understand why this practice can be beneficial for things like anxiety and stress. Now let's talk about how mindfulness helps for chronic pain. Chronic pain is something that unfortunately many people living with type 2 diabetes experience because of neuropathy, which is a long-term complication of diabetes. Now, if you've ever experienced severe pain, you know that it's really hard to think about anything else. And when you have pain that's chronic, that's your daily experience. Of course, mindfulness doesn't really stop the pain right away, but it can help change the way you think or you feel about pain. It can lead to a better outlook on life or a better quality of life just by shifting your perception of your body and your emotions. In modern medicine, when we look at treatment options for things like chronic pain, insomnia, or anxiety, we're talking about long-term use of prescription medication. And these meds come with their load of side effects and more serious problems like addiction, physical or psychological dependence, or the risk of overdosing. And I'm really not saying that you should never take these prescription medications, but I really do think that it could be incredibly useful and powerful to also make mindfulness practices a part of your treatment for insomnia or for stress or anxiety or depression or pain. So if taking 15 minutes out of your day to practice something like mindfulness can make you less dependent on medication or help you decrease your doses of medication or have less side effects, why wouldn't you do it? Honestly, I dream of the day that doctors start writing prescriptions for mindfulness meditation. 5 minutes, twice a day, repeat times for life. The best part, it costs nothing. With that in mind, see what I did there? I'm going to guide you through a 15-minute body scan right now. The body scan is a type of mindfulness meditation, and it's also considered to be the most helpful for people living with chronic pain. You can do this practice in the morning for a more focused, more productive, and less stressful kind of day, or you could do it in the evening to help you relax and help you fall asleep. All you need to do is lie down on a flat surface. If you're doing the body scan in the evening and you want to set up in your bed so you don't have to move or transition right after, go right ahead. If, however, the purpose is not for you to fall asleep, but rather to fall awake, then you can either sit on a chair with your back straight or set up a yoga mat on the floor and lie down. Let me show you. Just make yourself comfortable. You can put a pillow under your knees if you feel any discomfort in your lower back. You can put some socks on if, like me, you get cold easily. Or use a blanket. If you're lying down, let your hands and feet fall naturally to the side. Go ahead and pause this video now if you need to set up and join right back when you're ready. Let's begin by closing our eyes and becoming aware of our breath. Simply letting breathing happen naturally. Bringing your attention to the abdomen, noticing the rise and fall of the belly, and noticing the rhythmic movements of your breath, without trying to control it or change it in any way. Noticing that as you inhale, the belly expands, and as you exhale, the belly gently contracts. Just being fully aware of your breath, the rising and falling of your abdomen, and all the little subtleties of this movement. When you're ready, you can begin to shift your awareness to your feet. Beginning at the bottom of the feet and feeling what sensations are present there right this moment. Focusing your attention on your toes, can you feel tingling, moisture, or warmth? Then becoming aware of the top of the feet and the sensations you have there. Moving on to the ankles, and again noticing what's there. Noticing how sensations can change from moment to moment. And allowing the sensations of that part of the body, from your toes to your ankles, to simply become clear. Fully picturing and feeling what it's like to have feet. And now begin to spread your awareness to your shins, slowly letting your feet dissolve from your attention. Like shining a light to a specific part of your body, bringing your awareness around to your calves, and perhaps noticing how they rest on the ground underneath you. Letting the sensations in the shins and in the calves dominate your awareness for a moment. If you're not feeling any sensations, that's okay. Simply noticing what that experience is like right now is enough. And now letting go of the lower legs and moving the light of your awareness up to your knees and noticing again what's there. It's like becoming really curious about all the little and subtle sensations in and around the knee. Pointing your attention to the sides of the kneecap, feeling the joint inside, and the skin outside your knee. Now, letting go of the knee and letting your awareness shift up to feel the thighs, feeling the sensations there, watching these sensations closely, and at the same time, simply letting them be as they are. And now letting go completely of the legs and moving your awareness to your hips and pelvic region. Sitting with the sensations in that area, perhaps feeling the heaviness or the stability of the hips resting on the ground. Bridging your lower body and your legs with your upper body and your abdominal area. Now, shifting your awareness to your abdomen. What sensations do you find there right now? Without really labeling them, simply feeling them directly and acknowledging their presence. Now moving your awareness up to your chest, your heart, and your lungs, and noticing the sensations around there. Just seeing them as they are from moment to moment. And now beginning to expand the light of your awareness to the whole front of your body, allowing all the sensations to become clear. When you get distracted and catch your thoughts wandering somewhere else, know that it's okay. Know that your mind is simply doing its job of producing thoughts. Simply noticing that your mind has wandered is enough. And then gently guiding it back. Letting these thoughts go for now and giving yourself permission to revisit them later after this exercise. Now, noticing that while your thoughts wandered, sensations were still and are still going on in your body. What sensations are going on right now in the front of your body? And now begin to bring your awareness around to the back of your body, noticing where your body makes contact with the ground. Feeling the sensations in the lower back, the middle back, your spine, reaching up to your upper back and your shoulders. And now allowing the sensations of the whole back to become clear. Noticing the subtle push of gravity on your body against the floor. And just savoring the feeling. And now letting your awareness dissolve from your back and returning to your shoulders and your upper arms. Seeing what's there. How does the breath affect the shoulders? Now spreading your awareness down your arms, going through the upper arms, down to the elbows and the forearms, then to the wrists, and letting awareness dominate the hands. Noticing all the sensations in the back of the hands, the palms, and in every finger. Feeling vividly what sensations there are in the very tips of the fingers. If you get distracted, thoughts wander, simply coming back to the sensations in the hands and feeling what's there. And now letting go of the hands and shifting your attention to the face, starting with the chin. Without trying to change any of the sensations, just noticing what they're like. Spreading up to the lips, the area between the top lip and the nose, to the nostrils, the cheeks, the eyes, and all the muscles surrounding your eyes. Noticing if you see any colors on the inside of the eyelids, or is it black? How does it feel to have eyelids and eyebrows? Now moving your awareness up to the forehead and the skull, noticing the weight of the brain in your skull, and then feeling the top of the skull and noticing what sensations are there. Now becoming aware of the face as a whole, and without letting go of this awareness, begin to include the front of your body. Now adding to that the back of the body, and your arms, and legs, and feet. For a few moments, feeling the whole body, like shining a light on your entire self, right now, and connecting it with the breath. Feeling the whole body connected, breathing, alive. Take a moment to really savor the sensations from this experience and appreciating your body just as it is, right here, right now. Noticing that this simple and beautiful state of awareness you're in right now is something that you made happen by yourself and that you can come back to time and time again. If you're in a state close to falling asleep, allow yourself to drift off now as this exercise is coming to an end. If you're in a state of feeling awake, begin to visualize where you are and the space you are currently in. Bringing little movements to your body by slowly wiggling your toes and your fingers. Perhaps stretching your arms overhead, or bringing your knees to your chest and gently rocking from side to side. And when you're ready, blinking your eyes open and getting up, and transitioning mindfully back to the rest of your day. Thanks for sharing this experience with me till the end. I look forward to seeing you again in the next video. Namaste.